Do you ever find yourself craving a sweet treat but worrying about the unforgiving calories? Does your digestive system not sit well with gluten, making it almost impossible to enjoy most desserts? Well, worry no more. I'm Natalie Brown, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a delicious treat that's under 100 calories and requires no flour. Today, we'll be making raspberry buttercream filled French macaroons. To make the macaroon shells, you'll need 3 egg whites, 1/4 cup white sugar, 2 cups powdered sugar, 1 cup almond flour, salt, 1/4 teaspoon cream of tartar, and food coloring. For the shell utensils, you'll need 2 baking sheets of parchment paper, a large bowl, a sieve, and a pastry bag. And don't forget your baking buddy! Before we get started, preheat your oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Now take your large bowl and your sieve and dump in the powdered sugar. Use a spatula to help sift it through. Then add the almond powder the same way. You'll want to make sure this mixture is very fine so that our shells turn out shiny and smooth. You should end up with small chunks of almond like this. Now we're going to make meringue. Add your egg whites in a stand-up mixer and beat until foamy. Then add the white sugar, a pinch of salt, and the cream of tartar. Beat until the mixture becomes stiff and creamy. Now would be the time to add the food coloring of your choice. I chose pink to go with the raspberry buttercream filling. Now we're going to add the powdered sugar and almond flour mixture to the meringue. Now here comes the tricky part. You're going to want to gently fold the mixture into the meringue. You don't want to overmix, or your shells will turn out thin and flat. You also don't want to undermix, or your shells will turn out lumpy. The perfect consistency should look like a thick milkshake. When you think you've got it right, transfer the batter into the pastry bag. Then, pipe out the batter in 1-inch rounds on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. When you're done piping, give the sheet a few taps on the counter to release any air bubbles. Then let the batter sit for about 30 minutes. While the batter sits, we can begin to make our buttercream filling. You'll need 1/4 cup salted butter, 3/4 cup powdered sugar, 1 cup of raspberries, and a tablespoon. For the buttercream utensils, you'll need a sieve, a small bowl, and a spatula. Begin by putting the butter in the stand-up mixer. Whip it until it becomes pale. Then add about half of the powdered sugar. Once that mixes in, add the other half. Next, place the sieve in the small bowl, then add the raspberries. Use a spatula to work the raspberries through the sieve and extract their juice. When you're done, you should end up with all the seeds in the sieve and about 3 tablespoons of juice in the bowl. Add the juice to the buttercream. Then mix. When the buttercream is finished mixing, transfer it into a pastry bag. It's about time to put our shells in the oven. Set the timer for 15 minutes. Watch them bake. When they're ready, you can pull them out of the oven. Let them cool for about 5 minutes. Then you can set them on the counter like so. Now you can pipe out the buttercream filling onto half of the shells. Place another shell on top and sandwich the buttercream filling in between. And voila! There you have it. I hope you had as much fun as I did making these colorful cookies. Until next time, happy baking!